Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from sunny Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be when the new supply appears. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So the new supply. Let's talk about this for a minute. It's been time. The relationship has ended. Maybe it ended recently. Maybe it was months ago. Maybe it was years ago, decades, who knows? But the new supply appears at times. And when the new supply appears, most likely it's when you're not suspecting it or expecting it. In other words, many times you've already moved on. You've found a new romantic interest. You've relocated. You have a new job. Everything's new for you. You've healed and or you are healing on the healing path. And again, if your relationship ended recently with the narcissist, I'm not trying to trigger you or upset you. You're on the path. It's going to take time, and in your time, with the proper education and the due diligence and the research and the patience, you will heal. But for those of you who were in the relationship with the narcissist and the new supply, you never knew who they were, or perhaps you knew right away who the new supply was. The new supply virtually always appears. Now, how they appear is unique and different to each one of us, perhaps, and I'll talk about many different ways, but one way would be it was on social media. Let's say that you had blocked, gone no contact, removed everybody, all flying monkeys and everybody associated with the narcissist, which is the path, it's what you must do. And time has gone by and you've healed, and then lo and behold, somebody sends you an image. And who is it? It's the narcissist. With whom? That's right, the new supply. Now, what could happen here are many things. And again, I'm not trying to trigger you, but maybe that sets you back. Maybe you take pause, maybe you look and say, I can't believe that this is the new supply. There are gonna be so many things that go through your mind when you discover who the new supply is. So many things, because no matter what, I can assure you, you will be going back in time and comparing, bits and pieces of your relationship. By the way, this is my hope, is if you've healed. I really want you to be healed. But if you have, and you're at the pinnacle, the mountaintop of indifference, you'll look at the new supply and you'll say some things like this, like, God bless them, good luck. Wow, here we go again. Another unsuspecting individual. You could say so many things, and by the way, add on to the thoughts or comments, drop comments below, please, because share your insight and wisdom with the community. The thing is, the new supply appears, and when they appear, many times you are not expecting it because you're living your best life. You've done everything you possibly can. You've done all the research, you've done all of the homework, you've done all the insight, you've healed childhood wounds, you've done all of the growth. You're now awakened and aware, and you see this world through a whole new, brand new, different set of eyes, and you don't tolerate the narcissistic abusive cycle any longer. You're not in it. You have boundaries, you're not a people pleaser, and you know how to say the magic word no. But all these things, they still will at times let you be like, wow, that's the new supply. And many times what you want to do when the new supply appears instinctively is you want to reach out to them and say, hey, I don't know if this is a good idea. I can share some wisdom with you about who you're with, and so on and so on. But we already know that's not the path. You don't do that. That's not what you should do. You need to be off the radar of the narcissist, and you need to be living your best life. Again, that's why you've closed the chapter on the narcissistic relationship. It still doesn't change the fact that the new supply is in for a long, bumpy road. And many times it doesn't make you, the person watching this video, and again, thank you very much for being here, it doesn't make you feel good sometimes because you're looking at the new supply and you're seeing pictures of them and the narcissist happy, doing things that perhaps you used to do or that you wanted to do, or living their best lives per se. Remember, none of that's true. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all meant to consume you and your time and other people's time also. Because remember, the narcissist is a master manipulator. They know how to work the selfie cam better than anybody, and they use all the filters in the world to make their lives appear better than they are. Having said all those things, when the new supply appears, and they will, believe me, eventually, when the new supply appears, maybe the new supply, how about this one? Maybe they already got discarded by the narcissist and they're going to reach out to you and they say to you, hey, I heard that you were with this person. It turns out I was too. Let's compare notes, share thoughts and things like that. That's another way the new supply appears. You see, the new supply doesn't appear the way you always believe they will appear. Another example is like, things aren't always as they appear to be. Let's put it that way. But getting back on track, when the new supply appears, it could be this one. It could be you're going to a dinner in your town or your city, whatever you're doing, and you're with friends or a new romantic interest or by yourself, whomever. And lo and behold, there's the narcissist with whom? The new supply. And that could set you back, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's this? You got to be kidding me. Now, again, I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just letting you know the new supply will pop up eventually. And not always, but many times they do. And remember this one, many times the narcissist wants the new supply to pop up on your radar through social media, through a text, through triangulation, things like that, just for what I mentioned, because they want to triangulate you. They want you to believe that they, the narcissist, have found someone who is better than you. Perhaps you get my point. And when they do that, the narcissist, what they're trying to do is triangulate you, or they're trying to suck you back into the narcissistic web of manipulation. Think about that. Remember, the narcissist is a toxic individual, and they believe that they own you, whoever's watching the video, or they owned you for a period of time. Why? Because if you really think about it, when you were in the relationship with the narcissist, you didn't have any education on narcissism, so you kept working for them and the relationship until one of two things happened. You discarded the narcissist, or they discarded you. It's exactly how it works. But again, what I'm mentioning to you is when the new supply appears, and many times they do, you need to be prepared, because the person most likely won't look the way you have them perceived in your mind. They won't be anything like what you were many times, not always, but many times. And on top of that, the new supply, remember, they are an unsuspecting individual. They don't know about narcissism. They don't know anything. What they do know is that they believe they're in love. Let's put it that way. Or they believe that this person that turns out to be the narcissist is the best thing since sliced bread. And none of that's the truth. We already know that. We already know that narcissists can't fall in love. All they do is wear a mask to manipulate unsuspecting individuals and take their resources from them. And that's exactly what's happening with the new supply. Another thing is this, the new supply, maybe you just heard it through the grapevine, a friend of a friend of a friend, that your ex, who is the narcissist, is now back. Maybe they got remarried for the third time, who knows? But the point is, when you hear this kind of information, you need to understand that things pop up every now and again, meaning sometimes seeds are planted for you to hear them, and sometimes it's just by circumstance, just by randomness. Like, again, maybe you're jumping on an airplane, you're going somewhere, and there, lo and behold, is the narcissist. You're like, are you kidding me? How's this happen? I've heard stranger things happen, believe me. But the new supply, they will appear, whether it's directly, indirectly, maybe it's on social media, maybe you bump into them, maybe the new supply reaches out to you, maybe you hear about things like that. Now, again, on the channel, I suggest and recommend very strongly that you have gone no contact with the narcissist. You've blocked them, removed all fly monkeys and people associated with them, and you've closed the chapter on the narcissistic relationship, and you're well on your way on the healing path, and or you've already healed. I say that virtually in every video. Having said that, the new supply is something that, let's be real, in the back of your mind, it was there, or it is there, or you've already gone through the new supply. Maybe the new supply is now the old supply because the narcissist has another new supply, which is now the second new supply since you've been with them. I hope you follow that. Remember, the narcissistic romantic relationship, what it does is it just goes around in circles. And you, whether you were married to the narcissist or not, you are just a cog in that narcissistic abusive cycle. Sorry to say it, tough love, but it's real, because the narcissist had many and multiple sources of supply, whether you were with them or whether you knew it or not. It's just the way they work. Remember, the narcissist is insidious. They're deceitful. They're manipulating. They need new shiny things, which in this case is people, to help them regulate themselves and to help them make them feel special about themselves, and that in fact they are important on this planet. Excuse me. But when the new supply appears, many times it could set you back. And I'm not trying to set you back. I'm letting you know that if you already know who the new supply is, drop comments. If you've heard things, I get it. But understand that the new supply is in for a world of hurt. It's not all puppies and rainbows. It's not all everything's beautiful and everything's going great like perhaps you are envisioning things. The new supply and the narcissist, that relationship most likely will be a lot shorter. It will involve another level of abuse. And remember, the narcissist is aging each and every day, just like you are. But the difference between you and the narcissist is that you're aging gracefully. You're embracing the wrinkles and the grays and all that kind of stuff, or just being on the planet another day. It's beautiful. The narcissist isn't doing that. All they're doing is fine-tuning their skills of manipulation to extract resources from people that don't even know what's going on about narcissism. So when you think, wow, the new supply they're having, it's so good with the narcissist, and I remember those days, it was great. It wasn't. You're fooling yourself. Yeah, you had some good days, certainly. And yes, I'm certain you had some great days. But if you really get out that sheet of paper and write down the pros and cons of the relationship, and you're authentic and genuine with yourself, you'll understand that all the abuse that you endured, it wasn't worth it. But yet you did go through it, and yet here you are on my channel and many others and getting the wisdom and the education, and now you've healed and or you are healing. You see, this was the path for you. You had to go through that relationship to get to where you are in this point in time. And just like the new supply, they have to go through it too. And now it's not anything you want. It's not like you signed up for it and said, abuse me for X number of years because this is what I'm really looking forward to. No, what it is that was the path. You didn't have the education and the wisdom. Now you do. The new supply doesn't. They have to go through exactly what you went through. Only my hope is that it's shorter and it's less painful, but most likely it will be shorter and equally as painful, if not more. Yes, I'm not comparing stories with the narcissist. I'm just saying that each cycle usually is shorter and shorter, and the older the narcissist gets, which is the aging narcissist, the more they dish out abuse, pain, manipulation, destruction, devastation, and the more they want to extract to pump themselves up. So when the new supply appears, and believe me, they will, many times when you least expect it, stay stoic, stay calm, understand that it's not you. You've already gone through the relationship. You are healing and or have healed. You're a beautiful, bright light. You are a powerful individual with the wisdom and the education now. And all I can say for the new supply is God bless them. My hope is that they understand a lot quicker than you did about the narcissistic relationship, and they exit it sooner rather than later. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware, and understand the new supply will appear. Don't go looking for it. Remember, we've closed the chapter on the narcissist and anything to do with them. But many times the new supply will try to reach out, or you will find out by circumstance, or you'll get sent something on social media, or you will bump into them, or you get my point? So always insulate yourself, protect yourself, and understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third, and never go back down that path of the narcissistic abusive cycle. No matter where you are on the planet, you are loved. You are not alone. God bless you. Have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.